So I had an interesting thought. I know last week as I was editing that podcast, you were talking about the Christmas trees and how they produce cones when they're stressed. That happens either from the lack of water or too much water, or like temperature changes or fire, etc. You said that the Canaan firs normally start producing cones when they're more mature, usually around 20 to 30 years old. So we have a number of Canaan firs that cone. You said you found one that you mentioned it was about 3 years old and it was already producing cone. And we also have a number of them that are probably sub 8 years old that produce cones. It's pretty common.
Right.
So a long time ago, this was a few years ago, I was reading a book. I think it was called The Mother Tree or something like that. And in that book, it was talking about how trees in forests will exchange information with each other through their root systems, and also the mycorrhizal fungi networks that are underground. They can actually send signals to other trees around them through those networks. And sometimes they do this to exchange nutrients with each other, which that in and of itself is kind of amazing. But they also send stress signals to other trees that are around them. If they sense danger, so that the other tree might delay their bud break in order to conserve their energy during the springtime or something like that. That's just an example. But all that together, it made me think about how we have an entire plantation of Christmas trees where to them, the trees are getting cut down, essentially dying at random all around them. So now I wonder if these Canaan firs are able to send signals to the other trees around them because their neighbor essentially just died because a customer came in that thought it was a really nice Christmas tree, so they cut it down. And so it just makes me wonder if many of our Canaan firs produce cones at such an early age because of networking systems like that are happening underground. I mean, who knows? It could be any of those other stress factors that happen naturally, but I just thought I was putting the two together and I thought that was kind of an interesting concept.